I just read an article about try hard, but not that hard. They're saying 85% is that magic number. Ah, give it your best, but not your all. What the heck are we at? Can you imagine going to a soccer match or a football game and the coach is up there and he says, guys, I want you to give 85%.
I mean, what a lot of rubbish, right?
Oh, yeah, they say you don't want to wear these people out, you know? It's like, oh my God, you'll burn them out so fast if they actually give you a productive day.
That's a very poor reflection on our society, you know?
Mm,
Not to give
absolutely.
100% effort. Not to give 100% effort. Goodness gracious me. And what was the reason why? Because you don't want to burn yourself out? Is that it?
Yeah, that's what they say. It's you want to quit meetings early. You want to leave early on Friday. You don't want to put a full day in. It's just
They should go and talk to John Allen about loss of opportunities.
yeah. I'm telling you.
Goodness gracious me. All righty. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll start. Carol, I haven't even said hello to you. My sincere apologies. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Here we go. Hello, everybody. This is episode 125. 124 is coming soon. It has been done, but through a variety of unfortunate circumstances, it won't be available until this one is on the replay. And the topic for today is, what was the best thing that happened to you in the last 3 months? And I spoke to Jeff Veal about this. Jeff, I don't want you to talk about what you told me. Think of something positive, right? All righty. With that in mind, those who are watching this, I want you to understand two things. First of all, these people give up their valuable time to share with you their knowledge, their thoughts, their expertise, but more important, their interest in you. All their links will be underneath the video, and all you have to do is reach out to them and not just connect with them, but actually talk with them. And I say this every single week, but I want to say it again because sooner or later it'll sink into the right people. You don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what doors these people can open for you, or whether they are the person you've been looking for and you haven't even realized it yet. So I would definitely give yourself every possible reason to contact George and John and Pat and Mark and Ashvin and Carol and Fred, Joy and Jeff and whoever else joins us during the evening. Contact them, talk with them about them and about you, what you feel, how can they possibly help you? Now, I can tell you, these are very good people at what they do. I don't want you to start thinking, oh, they're going to sell me some stuff. Do me a favor. If you're reaching out to people, you need help anyway. Okay? You need help anyway, but you might not know what sort of help you need. And these are people who can actually help clarify in your head exactly the type of help that you need. So I can't strongly emphasize that enough for you. Please, 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 for everyone watching the replay, reach out to these wonderful people and use some of their valuable time to help you. And it doesn't cost you a red cent. I mean, that's pretty damn good offer. All right. So before we get on to the topic of what's the best thing that happened to you in the last 3 months, we're going to start with introductions. And George, I'm going to start with you, followed by John Allen. So can you spend just 1 minute of your time, okay? I'm putting you on a 1 minute notice here, right? 1 minute of your time telling us what you do, why you do it, and is anything in particular you're looking for this week? And if you want to throw a fun fact in there, you can do that as well.
Thank you. Great question, and I'm still working on it, so bear with me. I actually help coaches connect with people to see them as people and not numbers so that they can create a sustainable business based on trust and mutual trust and partnership with their clients. actually business owners as well. It's I just call them the coaches. It's because I'm a coach. I just feel that I need to help them because they really need help. They're getting lots of poor advice from a lot of gurus that believe that they're selling them a mouse when they're actually not.
Mm. George, you
So
should talk to Joy Healy about that. She has exactly the same thoughts.
yes, okay, amazing. It sucks what they're doing right now.
It does.
So,
It does. And it takes people like you, George, to put people straight. Okay. In other words, to tell them the damn truth, for goodness sake.
mhm.
Doesn't take much to tell the truth. Unfortunately, there's a few truth twisters around the place who are making a literal fortune by giving people not only advice that is poor, but advice that's going to hurt them.
Mhm. Yeah, hurt
You
them
know,
financially and hurt their ego and their emotions, and devastating actually.
and their self-belief and everything else. The whole shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It just, I know, I've been there.
Thanks, George. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sean Allen, followed by Joy Healy.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, no matter where you are in this beautiful world of ours. I'm John D. Allen of Allen Small Business Coaching. I'm located just outside of London, Ontario, the other London, the one without the big bridge and the clock. I specialize in helping coaches with their LOR, their loss of revenue. You know, like George just said, you know, most coaches don't need more leads. They've got to fix the hole in their bucket. And if they don't have the holes in their bucket fixed, it's not going to matter how many leads that they have. They're going to keep blowing people off. You know, tell them the truth, get them to where they need to be. You know, that's how it's going to work. Am I the right person for everyone? Not a hope in hell. I work with certain people, people that resonate with me. If you want to talk and find out whether we can communicate, give me a call. John Allen, Allen Small Business Coaching. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you very much, John. Joy Healy, followed by Pat Dryer.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joy Healy from Norwich in the United Kingdom. As Peter just mentioned with George, what I do is tell anyone who will listen about the outright lies that newcomers face when they first come online. Particularly, they fall for the myth of push button wealth, and it's outrageous. This week, I'm looking for anyone who would like to reduce the cost of their funnel builder. That's software that generates opt-in pages, sale pages, email follow-up. The one that I'm using comes with a free trial and training. So give it a try. If it won't save you any money, just stay with what you currently use. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Joy. And I'd love to be a fly on the wall when you're telling people the truth. I really would love to hear that story. So if it ever happens, record it. Seek permission, but record it. It could be a classic piece of work. There's no doubt about that, because I know you, and you give it to them right between the eyes. I think it'll be fantastic. Pat Dryer, followed by Carol Davis.
Absolutely. Between the eyes, slap them upside the head. It's unfortunate. They don't want to hear it. They want the magic pill. They do. It's crazy. I've seen it in so many other businesses. But listen, hey, I'm sorry. Got off on a little tangent there. I was trying to give my best 85%. Hey, everybody. That's we can explain that later, maybe. Hey, everybody, I'm Pat Dryer, and I'm in Phoenix, Arizona in the United States. And I use the leverage of network marketing and a company called My Daily Choice as a vehicle building my home business. And I don't know of many businesses where you can get in for free, you can get trained for free, receive all the necessary tools to make a six-figure income in your first year. So what do? I just show people how to make money. There's 3 simple steps to success. And it's really just a lot of people doing a little bit. So I'm looking for a partner. And if you're it, just contact me and I'll be happy to show you everything I do. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Pat. Carol Davies, followed by Fred Gillen.
Morning, everyone. I'm Carol Davies. I'm located in London, Ontario, Canada, and not that far from John Allen, who has moved a little bit further north in our lovely province. And I'm a career success strategist coach at Passion Motivator Coaching. So I like to help busy, stressed women professionals discover where they really want to be in life and then find out what excites and motivates them to change and grow. And this is especially pertinent for women who want to leave the stifling corporate world they may be in and gain the confidence and freedom to become a joyful entrepreneur. It's no fun being stuck somewhere and you feel as though the world is sort of a heavy, dark place. If you want to make your life better and just every morning you get up to say, it's a great day to be getting up, I'm here to help you. So just think, if your mindset isn't right, your life does not work and you need to find your passion. So I'm here to help you say, just do it and live your best life now. So contact me at Passion Motivator Coaching if you'd like to get started on a great new way.
Thank you, Carol. And you know what? You mentioned two words in there that really struck home with me. And it was joyful entrepreneur. Okay? If you want to be a joyful entrepreneur, that's got so many implications in terms of happiness and fulfillment and success and confidence and everything else. So I think that's really clever. Well done. Well done indeed. Red Gillen, followed by Ashvin Nui.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. I always love these rooms. I'm Fred Gillen. I run a consultancy called More Marketing Ideas because that's what I actually do. And the reason I named the business More Marketing Ideas was that people kept asking me for marketing ideas. And I just figured I'd give them more marketing ideas. Because no matter whether you're a business coach, you need more marketing ideas, or if you sell items in an e-commerce store, you still need more marketing ideas. And the one way of getting more marketing ideas is to reach out to me because I am More Marketing Ideas. That's the name of my business. And I help people with anything to do with marketing. And it's all based on marketing ideas. And if you want more marketing ideas, all you got to do is Google More Marketing Ideas and you'll find me because that's it. Moremarketingideas.com. Fred Gillen. That's me.
Thank you, Fred. And that's not necessarily 85%, that's 100%. All right? No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Well done. Ashvin Nui, followed by Jeff Field.
Hello, everybody. I'm happy to be part of this family. My name is Afshin Nuhi. I live in Richmond Hill in Ontario, Canada. And I help small businesses with, like John was saying, plug in the holes in their business. Specifically, I help them if they have clients who use them a couple of times and they never show up again. And I know it happens to all of us. Clients come and go and they don't stick with us. And it costs us actually sometimes something like 12 times more to get new clients. And wouldn't it be nice if you find a way or ways to keep the clients so they come back to us and they refer other clients to us? What I did, I prepared a report that explains the steps on keeping your clients for them to come back and refer other clients to you and use you again. If you're interested, please let me know at afshinnuhi@gmail.com. I put my information in the chat. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Ashvin. Jeff Field, followed by Mark Engster.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jeff Veal, the mass marketer from downtown Manila in the Philippines. Guys, I run a digital marketing group here. Think of the old Yellow Pages when you used to have to pay $100,000 and put a full page ad in the Yellow Pages, and you couldn't change it. You were stuck with it for a year. So heaven help you if you got the wrong phone number. But guys, these days we can chop and change things for you overnight. In fact, we've got a special offer. If anybody here wants a 20-page website, we'll do a 20-page website for you for just $500. You can use it yourself, or you can resell it to one of your clients. So if you're looking for a website, reach out to my team and we'll make that happen for you. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Jeff. Does that include hosting?
No, that includes a website, but you can do your own hosting or we'll do the hosting for you.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask. Okay, thanks, mate. Good offer. Mark Engster.
Yeah, I'm wealth making opportunities consultant and your business partner. I'm based here in New Zealand, and founder of the Strangers Group, which is a social enterprise. We're into helping people to create multiple streams of income, working with them. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Just welcome to reach out for a chat and see what we can do together.
Okay, thanks, Mark. And have you got your best contact details there in the chat?
On the way.
The easiest way to contact you. That's what I want. To make it as easy as possible for people to actually book time to talk with you. And this is really for everyone here. Rather than just have your website in there, by all means you can do that. But if there's a place where they can book a time on your calendar to talk to you, why not put it in there? Why not put it in there? Because that gives them instant access to you. Okay, anyway, I've got some apologies before we start on to the topic itself. Penny Kennedy, she wanted to be here. She was trying to be here. She was going to be here, then she wasn't going to be here. Anyway, she ended up, she can't get here. So, you know, Penny, if she can be here, she'll be here, right? Sherry Bennett, Shashir Lakhani, he's up to his ears in general, what do you call the damn things? General, I've gone blank on it. At the end of each year when a major corporation has a board of directors meeting, what do you call that?
Board of directors meeting.
AGM.
Annual meeting?
Yeah, probably.
Annual general meeting, yeah.
Annual general.
Audit.
Yeah.
Audit.
He's up to his ears in those because he's got all sorts of fingers in lots of pies. Anyway, Marlene Gardner, I had a senior moment there, sorry. Marlene Gardner, Janet and Anthony Pacelli. Anthony just messaged me about 5 minutes ago. He just can't talk. So it's not much point in being on here because he can't talk at all. He has a voice problem. And Glenda Kroll, who would very much like to be here. She'll be here next week, but she just couldn't possibly make it today because of prior commitments from a family point of view. Okay, here's the topic. And for those who would like to have first crack at the whip, all you need to do is to raise your hand by going to the reactions button at the bottom of the screen. And you'll see a button that says raise your hand. And look at John Allen, he's already raised his hand, hasn't I've even asked yet, right? He's a hard man to beat. What was the best thing that happened to you in the last 3 months? Right? What was the best thing that happened to you in the last 3 months? And my goodness gracious, we've got a wonderful surprise because guess who joined us from somewhere in the seas around Alaska? Pat Kern.
Pat, Mr. Boatman.
He's in darkness.
My God, Pat, I am very impressed. I'll come back to you, John. I haven't forgotten. But I am very impressed. You're in Alaskan waters in a tugboat. You can still make a Zoom call. That is incredible.
Yeah, we're in sail range right now, just for a short period of time.
Good. All right. Well, listen, do you want to talk about what you do before I get back to John Allen? Do you mind, John? Because I'll give him, we might lose him pretty quickly.
If John Dallin don't mind.
He's giving you a smile.
Hey guys, Pat here. I'm on the tug Anne Marie. We're going up Chatham Strait, just past Point Gardner, heading to Hoona, Alaska, then over to Kodiak. We were towing 2 barges. We gave 1 barge away because there were problems with it. Now we got 1 barge. We're doing about 8 knots going up the stream. It's about, what is it, 4 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, 4:30 in the morning here. And I'm up in the wheelhouse driving.
How many crew members have you got on board?
We got 5.
Okay. Okay. And you're the boss,
Captain
right?
myself, Jen's engineer.
Yeah. You're the boss?
No, I'm the second boss.
You're the second boss.
So how do you see
Yeah.
where you're going in the dark, Pat?
It's darker than easy. You just look at the radars.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right now, if I turn you all around, it's darker than hell out here.
Okay.
But we got a lot of we passed a lot of cruise ships. They're all heading up to Juneau.
Well, Pat, all I can say is thank you. Thank you very much for making the effort to join us, because I know it's not easy to do that. And if you can hang in there with us for a while, as long as you can, I'd appreciate it, okay?
I'll sit here for a while. I have nothing else to do besides steer in the wheel. I'll stare out a dark window.
Well,
Peter, I've always said
so-
how amazed I am how we can put these together. And we've got people from the Philippines, we've got people from Australia, New Zealand, Europe, we've got North America, Canada. I mean, it's just everything. And now the middle of the freaking ocean.
Yeah. So, Pat, the topic we want to talk about is what has been the best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months. Think about that and I'll get back to you, all right? The best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months. John, my sincere apologies. Back to you. That's where we're starting. What about you?
That's a couple things. As most of you know, the boss lady and I purchased a piece of land at a prefab house in Northern Ontario. Now we got to put it together. Now we're in permanent hell, but that's no problem going through that part. The other interesting part is back to building my business, and it's going great. There's a ton of great people out there that are all looking for help. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much out there if you go looking for it. If you sit back and wait for it to come to you, it's not going to happen. So get off your ass, get out there and look and enjoy life. You know, this life is made to live, because one day it'll all be over. So go enjoy yourself, have fun, and that's it. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, John. And I agree. Have some fun. I mean, that's what we should do. Put more of that into our day, for goodness sake. We only have one shot at this damn life, so let's have some fun while we're making some money. Joy, what has been the best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months?
It actually relates a little bit to what John was just saying. It's a very simple thing, but my sister and brother-in-law came to stay with me here in Norwich for 4 days. We've all had some stressful few months, and it was just lovely to laugh and do touristy things and then come back to my house and just chill. It really was the tonic that we all needed, and it was amazing. Peter.
Well done. Well done. Thank you. Fred, what about you, my man? The best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months?
It's a little bit like John, like what I was talking about, like with business, was I put feelers out there every now and again of seeing, you know, what's not a good more marketing idea, you know, and I get some good feedback on that. But what's actually happened is I've done a couple of joint ventures with a couple of people that I connected with that I probably didn't know 2 years ago, right? So over time, we built that relationship and we got to know each other a little bit better, and we set up a couple of joint ventures. And one of them, I'm helping a lady with a magazine where they're going to produce magazines, and I'm going to be a columnist in the magazine. And the other one is, and that I just put a link in the chat earlier, we're doing a weekly virtual expo where people can, because most Zoom calls we come on, we say we don't sell, like we're just introducing each other and whatever. Well, these are going to be deliberate Zoom calls where people can actually sell. So they can talk about the product, talk about the service, and offer a special deal, and hopefully set up more joint ventures with people in the room as well. So it's explicitly talking about what you do, what you sell, and who you want to connect with. Not just like these get-togethers that we have in the general Zoom arena. So and that kicks off next week. So that's been a pretty good 3 months.
Good. And for those who are watching and for those who are here, make sure you join Fred's community. I mean, it's a really good community. I mean, he gets me out of bed at 6 o'clock on Wednesday morning. So, and that's not an easy effort because I'm not much of a morning person, but I get there, and it's big, and it's like this. It's a friendly atmosphere. You've got the opportunity to meet new people, build new relationships. But no, forget the word relationships. You begin to build new connections. And that's what business is all about, building connections. And when you build connections based on trust, goodness gracious, you never know what door's going to open for you. So if you can join Fred, and I congratulate you, Fred. You do a very good job. Well done, matey. Well done indeed.
And always welcome your contribution as well. You know, it certainly opens a lot of people's eyes as well. Take bringing your experience to the room.
Well, I do have me 2 bobs worth every now and again, don't I? I had trouble shutting up.
Oh, I think you had 2 and 6, yeah.
I don't believe in 85%, but I'll give 100%. George, enough of that in talk. What about you? The best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months, my man?
Yes. I'm going to have to say it was a mindset shift that I had. That was the biggest thing, because everything just started falling into place afterwards. So like we moved apartments, I met you, all you people, and I've just been meeting so many wonderful people. It's just been amazing, actually. I've had internet problems. I know Peter told me don't talk about your internet problems, but I've had them for like 6 months. 6 months I've had internet problems. But guess what? I actually got hired to fix my own problem. So I get paid to fix my own problem here in the condo, and I get to help a friend at the same time because he's pulling all his hair out. So it's like, yes. So that's the best thing to happen to me. It was a mindset shift. I don't know. It changed the vibrational frequency. I don't know. I don't want to get too woo-woo, but whatever changed. It's just fantastic.
Well, I think Pat Dry probably could talk about that for an hour, but thank you, George, for the story.
You're welcome.
Especially when you get paid to fix your own problem.
Yes, that's amazing.
Pat, what about you, my man? What's the best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months?
Woo-woo works, George. It really does. Yeah. And this is going to sound horrible, but the best thing that happened to me in the last 3 months was my brother-in-law died. Now, let me put that in perspective, okay? And that's the way you have to look at things, right? We did our little world trip around the country here, and when we stopped in Kansas City, we picked up our grandkids, and we went to St. Joseph, which is right around the corner there. And so this is in kind of the middle of the country in the U.S. here, and we spent 3 days out there, and we had a great time. The whole family was together. It was all documented pictures and videos, and right around the 4th of July, and it was just an amazing time. And the day that we were supposed to leave, we got a call, and my brother-in-law died, and it blew the whole thing up. But here's my point. The perspective I'm looking at is that we were there. My wife was with her family at the time this all happened. And it was just, when you look back at it, it was amazing that we were there at that time. And so the best thing that happened to us is the fact that we were there when it happened, not the fact that he died. But this goes to that woo we were talking about, George, and it's all a matter of perspective and how you look at things. And we look at it being very grateful that we were there at the time. So there you go.
Thank you, Pat. Well said, well said. And I think we all can appreciate exactly what you're saying. Carol, what about you? The best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months?
Well, I have to say that I was really intrigued with this topic because I think every day I always have wonderful things happening. But I'd say in the last 3 months, the very best thing is the feeling of I'm part of a team again. Because being a solo entrepreneur, it can be a little bit lonely. But I have a wonderful sister who has decided to come on board in my company and help me out with a lot of the sort of administrative and writing things to help me support in the business. And it's taken such a weight off my shoulders. And we get now to interact daily, and we just have so much fun. She's my twin, so I love her anyways. But we have reached sort of a another level of we can talk and share ideas, and it's such a wonderful feeling again, just to think I'm not responsible for the whole thing. And those connections are so important when you're a solopreneur. And it's a little bit interesting too that I'm starting to make new connections too that are helping me, that have opened up since this shift has had. So it's not quite a mind shift. It's, I don't know quite what to call it, but a little bit like George was saying, it's just happening and it's a great feeling. So I'm really, really grateful.
Excellent. Excellent indeed. Jeffreyville, what has been the best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months over there in the Philippines?
A good question. A good question. Not a great deal, guys. It's business as usual, working long hours and 7 days a week and enjoying it. But probably the best thing that happened in the last 3 months was I've got a partner I've been with here in the Philippines for 7 years. When I met her, she had a 14-year-old daughter who I virtually adopted as my daughter, and she's 21, and it was her birthday today, actually. But yesterday, she flew back. She's away studying, and we only see her about twice a year. And she flew back yesterday to surprise both of us. And that was, a fantastic moment. She's a sort of girl, when she walks into a room, she lights the room up.
Yeah.
And it was such a good feeling to be back together as a family. And I've made a commitment now that we'll go and see her every 2 months, right? Rather than wait for her to come back to us, we'll make a commitment. We can always work, but you don't spend enough time with your family. So we're going to make that effort to spend that little bit more time and put work in the background. Thanks, guys.
Well done, Jeffrey. Well done. Patrick Kern, are you still there driving that tug? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
So what's the best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months?
Shit. A lot. A lot of stuff has happened here in the last 3 months, believe me. This turn of events this went crazy. I was on my way to Tucson, Arizona by train to ride my bike through Mexico, but a friend got a hold of me, wanted me to come work with him on this tugboat. I went, okay, money was good, so I went. And at the same time, I switched affiliate companies, and I'm happy where I'm at now. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of neat, a lot of old people that was at the other company, and there's a lot of new people I've been meeting. It's been a whirlwind for me. And I just got an offer today to take a yacht from I think Seattle area to Chile.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I get back on a boat and everybody wants me to go somewhere.
Good on you. I am delighted for you, mate. Because you didn't plan this to happen, did you?
Nope. I want to go bike riding.
Yeah. Well done.
But one thing I am, if I do this Chile run, I am taking my bicycle with me.
Right. Gotcha.
To see what happens. No, yeah, it's been last 3 months been a big whirlwind. It's been crazy, but I'm enjoying it. I've been meeting a lot of cool people.
Well, I just want to say thank you, mate, for making the effort. I mean, this is incredible. As Pat Dry said earlier, I mean,
Let's see if you guys. I'll let me turn you around here. You can see what I'm looking at.
Okay.
You see it?
Not a damn thing.
I hope you know where you're bloody going.
Right there.
Ah, right. Okay.
That's the chart plotter, radar, AIS, radio, another chart plotter, the chart desk, paper charts. So you can see where you're going.
Wow.
Like I always say, stay off the grass.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Thank you very much. Mark,
You bet.
Have you checked the bike trails coming back from Chile?
Nope, not yet. I
Yeah,
barely
figured
got
you
on
could.
here.
Yeah, I figured you could ride back.
But if I can't ride back from Chile, I'll just fly to Australia and go see some people there.
Fred's got room, but watch out for that dog.
Yeah.
thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
guys.
Okay,
I
thank
gotta
you.
sign off. I gotta pay attention here now.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, my man.
Take care, Pat.
Let's talk, you
Thank you.
guys.
Okay, you too. You take care of yourself. Mark Ingstar, what about you? The best thing has happened to you in the last 3 months.
Well, I'd have to say it's the daughter that thought couldn't have any babies, had one about a month ago, and she's about 38. So yeah, there was a bit of a surprise that she got pregnant actually, and after being told she couldn't have any, so that's really great for her, and so yeah, it's good. It sort of brings the family together again a little bit, and so yeah, that'd have to come first, I guess, and getting my own AI system up and running, and people to play with it, and that too. They're on my team now, and so things are getting a little bit more coming together for me. Feels like made progress, and there's a future there. So yeah, around this tech issues and all that, me not being a tech person.
Good.
So yeah,
Good.
so yeah, things are on the up.
So things are on the up and up for you. That's the key thing, right?
Yep. Just
Well
up now, mate. Just started. Just leaving base camp and heading up Everest.
Okay. Well done. Thank you, Mark. Ashwin, are you there?
Hi, I'm here. I'm driving. I can slow down and talk a little bit. So for last 3 months, the good thing happened for my daughter to go to university. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's the happiest thing in my life right now in the last 3 months.
Okay. Well, it's pretty darn special. Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Anyone else before we finish? If we're going to finish early, anyone else want to add something else about the best thing that's happened to you in the last 3 months? Going once? Anything? All righty. Well, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much indeed for your contributions today. I appreciate you. I love you all, by the way. And I appreciate the fact that you make the effort to come here and to support this little family of ours, because it's important. We had quite a few people missing today, and they were and the apologies I got for them are quite forthright. These people are not ones who just say, sorry, can't make it. They give me a 2-paragraph explanation why they can't be there, right? Because that's how good they are as part of our family. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. And I'll see you at the same time next week. How about that? All right.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Peter. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Okay.
Always great seeing
Bye,
everybody.
everyone. Bye.
Okay. Just